First day of MLB playoffs yesterday.
Yeah, tell me some. I don't even know the scores. Tell me the scores.
You want to hear it right off the bat? We're just jumping right into that.
Why not?
All right.
You got any other topics you want to talk about first? You want to talk about the debate? We don't talk about the motherfucking debate in the pit. You understand? That shit stays out of the pit. Politics is out the door in Lumberland. You understand? We don't talk politics.
I didn't even bring up the politics.
The other one that's like, what else you want to talk about? What else happened yesterday? Hey, give me some scores.
All right. Astros 4, Twins 1, White Sox 1, 4-1, Blue Jays lost, Rays 1, 3-1, Yankees 1, 12-3.
So far, I'm doing pretty good. I had all fucking 4 picks right.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, like leading towards it, I have all those guys moving on to the next round.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Those are all like the favorites. Oh wait, no, Yankees aren't favored.
They're not favored?
No.
Who are they playing?
The Indians.
They're not favored in that series
No,
against the Indians.
5-4.
Yeah.
Put the house on the Yankees.
Astros aren't favored either. You had the Astros?
I had the Astros.
Yeah.
I had the Astros and
Astros are 6, Twins are 3.
Yo, they also they don't have Josh Donaldson.
And the
either.
White Sox aren't favored either. They're all underdogs. Good job. That fucking boy.
I
That's
should be
sick.
betting.
What? Yeah,
I should
you
be
should,
betting.
you should be. You'd be a billionaire.
Can do that
We're
shit
right
for
by
me.
New
Listen.
Hampshire. We're right
I was
by.
gonna say, can I
Let's
come on?
hear it.
Just do it for me up there. Live free or die hard up there.
You had Astros in 3. So
Okay.
you need the Twins to win tonight.
Which could happen.
You think they could win?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Barrios on the
could.
mound. Who the Astros got?
I don't know. Well, they're gonna do this all without Verlander. Because Verlander got Tommy John. It's amazing he went this far without Tommy John, though.
Why? Has he had injuries in the past?
No, like he's been so reliable. Like for a guy, that guy. You want to talk about a guy who throws 6, 7, 8 innings every time he pitches?
Yeah.
For the amount of years he's done it, he's not a spring chicken. He's like 37 years old.
Why is it that? What are you saying that Tommy John's like common enough that like you're surprised he hasn't had it yet? 'Cause
Right.
he's been
I mean,
pitching so much?
everybody's getting Tommy John. I mean, if you
So if you pitch for that long and that much,
you're bound to get Tommy John at some point. That's
Okay.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Alright.
Either that or a major shoulder surgery. Like it's too many miles. It's too many. You're just
many
throwing
people.
way too much. Yeah. Look up all the big time pitchers. I guarantee you somebody has either a shoulder injury or an elbow injury. Chris Sale, Tommy
I
John.
thought we were talking
Jacob
just-
DeGrom had Tommy John.
So we're talking about just Tommy John.
But then I said that
you're
it's
backpedaling
either.
a little bit, and you're just saying there's other injuries.
I'm saying, yeah. Well, I mean, you don't hear a lot of guys having labrum problems, rotator cuff problems. That's a pretty common injury for a pitcher too. That's
Yeah.
that's an arm injury too, isn't it? Last time I checked.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
thought we were talking about Tommy John.
Well, we can just talk about Tommy John, but
Yeah,
even if
That's
so,
what I
you
wanna
still
talk
get.
about.
Well, I'm just saying that pitchers are bound to get hurt in their careers at some point.
Concepts.
Do you have to pee?
No, I don't. Have to
You're going like this. You have to pee? I was gonna say, if you have to pee, we can pause the show and go pee, man. I don't want you to fucking. I was gonna say, you got freaking gray pants on. You pee in your pants. It's gonna leave one nice stain for the day.
Do you think these are nice pants?
I didn't say they weren't nice pants. I'm just saying they're really great to see through all the pee.
You
That's all
said
I'm saying.
you said I have really nice pants on. 25%.
Stop getting rattled. That's a big percentage. Nah, he's looking at it right there.
I don't get rattled for the last time.
Really?
Yeah.
You better not get rattled at the wedding.
Yeah, fucking Kaylin was in here yesterday and was like,
Oh, I'm sure
It's
she
like-
gave you a demand, a list of shit that she wants done.
no, but she was just saying how you kept bringing up to her to make sure that I have the batteries all charged.
You know what? That's part of a best man's job.
I've probably
that's part
had
of
one dead battery this whole in the pit.
Do you realize AJ gets married once? He says I do once. And if you go like this, and then all of a sudden the battery goes beep beep, and then AJ's about to say I do. AJ, can you do that over again?
I'll make sure I have 2 charged batteries, okay?
Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Stop telling Kaylin that I'm gonna have dead batteries. She's worried.
I'm gonna have you carved up like a friggin' deer. Colin's gonna carve you up like a deer. He's gonna leave your friggin' dead roasted ostrich body outside. It's gonna thaw out and he's gonna roast you and friggin' turn you into jerky.
All right, back to the stat.
And
Back to the stats. How do you feel about
25%.
that? Is that greater or less than you thought?
I actually thought it was gonna be a little more, to be honest. Like I said, pretty big percentage.
And then the Blue Jays Rays, you got Hyun Rin Yu for the Blue Jays and Tyler Glasnow for the Rays.
Who won that game last night?
Today.
I think I had the Rays sweeping that though.
Did?
So they gotta win tonight.
Yeah, they got to win tonight.
Rue should be your number one if he's that nasty.
Rue?
You paid him like a freaking number one. Yeah, Rue.
I thought we were talking about the Rays. Glasnow's on the Rays.
Yeah, but you just said you think that the Rays will sweep them, and you're like, Rue is pretty good.
No, I was saying Glass sounds good.
Who sounds good?
Glass now.
Glass now?
Yeah.
Is that the pitcher for the Rays?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was saying he's good.
Okay, good.
What are you talking about, Rue?
No, you were like, they're going to sweep, and I thought you were saying something about, like, Rue's really good. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, row your boat. Row your boat, rolling down the stream. Here we go, something goes, and that's all I got for you.
You fucked that up big time.
Yeah, I was just
Row, row,
riding,
your
just
boat.
riding the wave.
Great
Even if it
line.
doesn't make sense, it makes sense if you just continue to go. If you stop, it makes you just. If you can fool the viewers sometimes by just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times have I fooled you with that shit? You go.
Yeah, that's why I'm always like I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, but it makes sense to you because you're thinking about it. And if you think about it, it makes sense.
Because I have to think about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you're thinking about it. But if you knew it didn't make sense right away, you could say, Nick, that makes no sense. But you don't do that.
You don't know that.
Well, I know like everything doesn't really make sense in the long run, so I just go with the
How do you?
the way
You, you don't know that.
You don't know that.
You don't know that. Don't do
Yeah,
that
most
crap.
of what you say doesn't make sense.
That's blasphemy.
What? It's true.
I don't think so.
What do you think percent?
Tell the
is that?
150,000 people on TikTok if that's the case, okay? Yeah,
All
but
right,
what?
25% of what you say doesn't make sense.
Now you're getting a little more realistic.
All right, and maybe probably 50% of what I say doesn't make sense.
That's I don't know. That's a little aggressive, Casey.
All right, 25.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm
What?
just gonna go with every other word.
So that's 50%.
Yeah. Let's
All
say
right.
we'll flip off a quarter. You're like flipping a quarter. If you're on heads, you don't make sense. If you're on tails, then you got to tail up your
So
ass.
that'd be 50.
So you don't make any sense at all.
No, that'd be 100.
Okay.
Yankees Indians matchup: Mashiro Tanaka and Carlos Carrasco. How do you say his last name? Carrasco.
Carrasco.
You had the Yankees in 3, so you need the Indians to win tonight.
Ooh, I like that.
Como estás, bien? See, this is what I'm saying. I could make perfect sense to you or not make perfect sense to you. It would make no effing difference to you.
It doesn't make any difference. I think that's what I was getting at too.
Mhm.
It doesn't make any difference. I'm not saying that if it doesn't make sense, that matters. I mean, it makes good content.
That's all I give a fuck about, Casey.
Yeah, we make good content every single day. That's all that matters.
That's all I'm fucking trying to say to you. And saying that's it since the day you were born.
So Angel Hernandez was not included on any umpiring crew for the first round of MLB playoffs.
Thank God, he sucks. Him and Joe West. I bet you Joe West is on there, though. Big Joe, I need to call the game. You're out of here for just looking at me. Take your chins and go freaking find yourself a freaking buffet, you fat fuck.
They're just starting to realize more and more that he sucks, so they're not giving him the
I don't
opportunity.
know if that's the case. I just think he's... Well, let me tell you this. We go to the tournament down in Cooperstown. When we went to Cooperstown every year, not all the umpires would only do one playoff game.
Yeah.
And the ones that were more, have been there and more well-known would do the championship game.
Oh, so they save him for the championship game.
It's either that or I mean, if there's so many umpires that did it, so maybe the certain umpires that are doing it now won't do it for the next round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll do this round and then they're done.
And then,
And they'll go to the next
and
round.
then the better ones get the further round.
Maybe. Or they just,
Or do you think Angel Hernandez just won't ump at all?
It could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
Who
don't know.
knows? We'll have to find out.
Trevor Bauer was all pissed because they're not allowing families to come to the playoffs games or stay in the hotels, but just random people are allowed to stay in the hotels. So he's saying that it's their reason.
Man,
for
he's
not
not.
allowing
He's
them.
really not happy with the MLB this year, huh?
No, he's fucking. He's I
He
feel
has
like
no problem collecting that paycheck though every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like every other week he's complaining about something else. But I mean, I feel like he.
I mean,
kinda
he does have a
yeah.
valid point on that one. I
Yeah.
got to give him to him. He does have a valid point on
Because
that.
the reason for the MLB not allowing families to go is because they're traveling and they're coming from different states.
So what's the difference if you and me go there?
Exactly. That's his
That's what I'm
thing.
saying to you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, Trevor, we're on your side on this one.
No offense if the fans are coming into the new bubble. It's
No, they're
really-
not. I don't think fans are. Or
I thought they said down in Texas they're going to have fans at the games, no?
yeah, I
So
think
how's that a bubble?
But I think what he was talking about, I don't know if he's playing at the one where they have fans, but he's more talking about the hotel itself, how hotel.
Well, it's like the NBA bubble, right? Half the NBA players were staying on one half of the Grand Floridian, and then the other half was open for the public.
Yeah.
So how's that really a bubble? You can tell me that they're on the other side and there's security and shit. I mean, they're still there. You're still there, bro.
Yeah. No.
Coronavirus.
All right, next topic. Joe Rogan and the Spotify workers. Adrian,
So that's
did you
all the
hear about
games?
this?
We get all the games?
Yeah, we got
Okay.
four more games. So I got a little gist of it, and from what I understand is that the Spotify workers are upset either by like the guests that he's had on, or by like what he's saying, and that they want some of the stuff he says to be censored.
You gotta be fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's my response.
Yeah.
That's fucking... Again, we live in a fucking weak society.
He amasses a following, and all of a sudden, you want to censor how he built his following based on Spotify then wanting to buy the rights to use his podcast because of how he built it. Now you want to censor what the value was of Spotify actually buying it. Spotify actually thinking it's valuable enough to want to have it exclusively on their platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Take out the authenticity of it.
Ridiculous.
That's just fucking dumb.
I would chalk that up as a dumb.
Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on.
Don't give us this a fucking political fucking statement. Fucking speak your fucking mind. This is America.
I first just want to find out a little more info real quick.
Okay.
Spotify
Fucking
employees
Rogan.
want more accountability out of Joe Rogan. Rogan is a hard-hitting and frank comedian who does not shy away from speaking his mind about any issue. However, as per reports, various Spotify employees have had a problem with some of his content. This includes episodes that feature conservatives or topics related to transgender issues. It must be remembered that much of Newark native's success is due to his unfiltered style.
Didn't I just say that? Did I just say that? You said it.
Good job.
Nick, give me some fucking credit where it's due.
Yeah, give him some credit where it's due, buddy.
I'm giving him credit. Good job, AJ.
Figure it out one time.
I'm glad the person reporting could put two and two together.
Get somebody else in there. We'll fucking run Spotify.
Yeah.
We'll fucking run
We'll
Spotify.
fucking run Spotify.
We'll run Spotify. Let's fucking go. We'll run Spotify.
This has in turn led to multiple Spotify employees threatening to go on strike if their demands
Smell
are
you
not
later.
met. In addition to the editorial oversight, they also want the addition of trigger warnings, corrections, and references to fact-checked articles. I think they just need to keep letting him do his thing. Like it's more like
Should.
this is helping Spotify more than it's helping Joe Rogan. If
No
that
shit.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, let's make something very clear. Joe Rogan's getting a very nice check from Spotify.
Yeah, but I'm saying
okay?
that Joe Rogan doesn't need this deal with Spotify.
He doesn't need it, but
Yeah.
it's also
But
it
if there's-
doesn't hurt him to get $10 million either.
Yeah, but if they're trying to, you just make that number up.
No, that's what he signed for.
I thought it was 100. Yeah.
Is it 100?
Yeah.
He got $100 million for that. You're gonna tell me Joe Rogan's not gonna take $100 million? You can sit here and say the mill you want. Oh, he doesn't need it.
Yeah, but do you
It's
think?
$100 million.
But you think he's gonna allow Spotify to start censoring or telling him how to do his shit? That probably wasn't in the contract either.
You mark my words. That deal's gonna get voided.
Hey, look.
That deal's gonna get voided with Spotify and the other one. They're gonna tell him you need to do this, and he's gonna say no, fuck you. I mean, he's literally doing nothing though on Spotify. It's literally just taking what he would usually do, and it just
Yeah.
goes on their platform. So
Yeah.
it's not like anything different.
Yeah, exactly.
Why am I not on this podcast? You realize how much of a killing I would do on fucking Joe Rogan's podcast?
see what I can do.
I would fucking be one of the best people he ever fucking interviewed. I'm being dead serious too. Hey, Joe Rogan, what's going on, buddy?
Let's wrap this up a little bit. We got Heat Lakers tonight, game 1 of the NBA Finals. We got Lakers minus 4.5.
Taking the Lakers all day,
Taking the Lakers.
all day.
What was your prediction for the series? You had
Lakers
Lakers
in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in
Wow. Toll, what's your predictions for the series?
4-0 Lakers.
4-0 sweep. Wow.
Unlike the Celtics,
Actually,
the
you
Lakers
know
will
what?
actually close them out.
I
What's
can
up?
see Game 7 coming down to the wire.
You just went from a sweep to a game
Yeah,
7.
I was gonna say.
I kind of want to see the Heat win. That'd be
Oh, I'd
sick.
love to see the Heat win.
Yeah.
I just don't want LeBron to win,
But
but
you
he's
think-
going to.
Yeah. All right, guys. That was
This was kind of an interesting one today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of liked it though.
It was
All right.
interesting. Not as entertaining though.
You think we could have done better?
I mean, you could have done better.
Yeah.
I'm fucking standing right here. Just to make an announcement on In the Pit, Big Nick will be absent from In the Pit for the next 2 days. He has a personal matter he has to take care of. I will miss you guys. I will be back on Monday. I will miss you guys. Please watch. Whoever takes over for me will do a great job. I have all the faith in them and
It's
keep the
Will.
ostrich
It's
in
gonna
line.
be Will. What do you mean?
I am just saying, whoever it is. I'm not just going to write one name. I'm not an I player.
It is
Whoever
Will.
it is.
It's Will.
Could be Will, could be AJ, could be friggin' CB. I don't fucking know. Anyway,
Somebody's got to make
I will be back on the 5th. So don't get worried. I want you guys to hear it from me first. I don't want the Oscars to speak for me. I'll speak for myself. I will not be in the next 2 episodes. Like I said, I got a personal matter. I will be back on Monday. That's a wrap.